I'm Stephen Dukker, and I'm the Chairman and CEO of NComputing. And our project is a $70 computer using desktop virtualization technologies where multiple users can share and simultaneously use one computer to support up to 30 individual users using these $70 devices. It has been incredibly successful. In the last 20 months, we sold over 1.2 million of these devices. And what's even more exciting is they've gone into 100 different countries, with about 60% of them being used for education. Not because of anything uniquely designed for education in the technology, but the extremely low $70 per seat cost has resulted in enabling some of the most economically challenged and technologically challenged environments to literally get 4 or 5 times the number of workstations for each dollar. And as a result, we've in the last 2 years won some of the largest educational deployments in the world, with 180,000 seats in Macedonia, with where they've allocated 1 computer workstation for every child in the country. We just completed a 50,000 seat deployment in India, whereas at the same time, we can also say that our user base includes the Obama campaign, which used 1,000 seats of this technology in the recent campaign, and some of the largest multinationals who are deploying this technology just as the lowest cost, highest efficiency method of doing per seat computing.
Can you show us a little bit about how it works?
Sure, absolutely. In our setup here, we've actually configured 11 users working simultaneously on a $350 desktop PC. So over here is the PC itself, which is a very low-end Dell Vostro 200, dual-core 2.5 gigahertz with only 1 gig of main memory. And what you see on the table here are 10 users plus the 11th sitting back over there, which is the monitor directly attached to the PC, doing real work. You can see PowerPoint over here, we've got Shrek moving over here, a website with Flash and Acrobat, more multimedia, and on the other side we have Excel, Word, and essentially, and there are 6 of these users are doing aggressive multimedia. So the punchline here is, if we take a look at the graph up there, we're using less than 40% of this very low-cost PC, and we're using only about 800 meg of memory to do all of this computing. And this and typically when people see how much capability we're throwing away, and over the last 7 or 8 years, we've been inundated with announcements associated with new low-cost initiatives for the developing world, none of which seem to happen. We seem to continuously get stuck at $400 a seat, but each year these machines are so much more powerful. This technology, which is an offshoot of desktop virtualization, which is widely discussed as the next great thing in corporate computing because of the low power consumption, the efficiency of getting the most out of the computers you have, is also something that can be a dramatic enabling technology for some of the most economically and technologically limited environments in the world. And we think we've proven our point by selling 1.2 million of these over just the last 2 years from NComputing, a company that until recently no one ever heard of before, and that's really quite a tremendous achievement. And and as a company, it's really wonderful because we are a great company. We have tremendous commercial opportunities because our user space is, 1 billion deep, where at the same time we're a company that's doing great things, because when we see who our user base is, and that it's predominantly children today, migrating as the communities become more aware and experienced into commercial, but understanding that today education worldwide, and in the United States, we are already responsible for between 5 and 7% of all the PC workstations bought between kindergarten and grade 12. Again, from a company no one ever heard of in just 2 years, that's really cool.
So tell me about the past week and what it's been like to be part of the Tech Awards.
Well, it's always wonderful to get recognition for the work that we've done, and to be in the company of other entrepreneurs and innovators is always a very stimulating environment, and so we're loving it.